becoming a witness in this case negatively impacted your relationship with your entire family?
Well, I really don't have no more relationship with my family.
So if part of your family completely cut you out?
Yeah.
Bro, you partook in a crime with your son. Like, what are you talking about, man? And then now you're saying you don't have anything to do with your family. Who the hell got your 6-year-old kids then? What? Don't you got to deal with that part of the family? Whoever the hell has your kids? What do you mean you don't got no more family? So then what are you getting out to? What? Man, why don't you just say what it is, bro? Like, if you're going to do something, don't half-ass it. Like, if I was on the stand against my own son, I'm going to just be honest and I'm going to say, look, bro, I don't want to be in this shit. I didn't commit the crime. I picked this motherfucker. Don't lock me up. I know it's my son. I don't give a shit. I told this dumbass not to do it. That's what I would say. But you gonna make it seem like you're just an upstanding moral character and this just happened to you and you need to get out so you can help other people. Bro, you gonna do the same probably dumb shit that got you in this position with the other kids, bro. So the Ksoo capital murder trial has been going viral all over the internet for the past week. And the thing that surprised me the most about the whole thing was how surprised he looked when he was found guilty of it. Like, bro, we know you did it. Everybody thinks you did it since day one. Now, here's what the crazy part of the whole thing is. The crazy part of the whole thing is that his own father took the stand on him, bro. It don't get no more whack than that, man. That is crazy. Like, literally by the definition. Now, we ain't gonna waste no time. You know how we do on this channel. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, check out my other channel, check out my Instagram. And other than that, we lit. Let's get into this right now and see what's going on.
July 28th, 2025. A courthouse within the state of Florida would set an example on national television. A message to the streets of America that there is no honor amongst thieves. But the defendant isn't charged with stealing. He's charged with taking lives.
Capital murder.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Ksoo and his own father taking the stand against him. 26-year-old Hakeem Robinson, who's more commonly known as the rapper Ksoo, has famously made a name within Jacksonville's drill scene as a member of ATK with his close association to Young Ace. A rap rivalry would seemingly end with the death of Julio Fulio, who was assassinated in Tampa on June of 2024. But Ksoo wasn't free to celebrate the drill victory, as he was arrested years prior in 2020. Ksoo is currently standing trial as he is facing first-degree murder for the broad day shooting of—
Yeah, by the way, this video was like a week old almost. Let me get an exact on that. Hold on. 5 days. So this video is 5 days. So he's been like convicted since then. So yeah, some of this might seem outdated, but just letting you know.
Charles Lil Buck McCormick, who was ambushed in a plaza after leaving a job interview. A witness at trial would describe seeing Lil Buck
I didn't even know that.
lifeless after the shooting.
Charles was?
I did.
Now, how close would you say you got to him?
All the way to him.
And what did you see?
Bro, all the rapping, like he did so much self-snitching. He made rap songs about all kind of shit. Every time I see something like this, I'm just like, man, y'all make it so easy for the police. And you know who the internet gets mad at? The reaction channels, the bloggers, etc. They get mad at the people reporting the stories more than they get mad at the rapper for snitching on himself. Like, watch, in the comments of this video, somebody's gonna say police, like, hey, dumbass, he's already been convicted. Everything I'm reporting on right now, the cops already know. Watch, I'm telling you right now. I just had to say that because nobody ever says anything about them snitching on themselves, bro. No one.
His leg was separated and half his face was gone. His teeth were on the sidewalk.
Damn.
The Jacksonville Police Department would reveal they used forensic video as well as 3D laser modeling experts to study and determine the height, weight, and build of the shooter seen on video to compare it to Ksoo's dimensions. The 2 additional suspects who took part in the killing were excluded as their body type did not fit the shooters, while Ksoo was
so
not
lucky.
excluded. Meaning they used all this scientific shit and still can't determine if it was him or not, but they know it wasn't the other 2. Additional evidence would include Ksoo's fingerprint left on a rifle found in a crashed vehicle and his hair on a t-shirt. But this wasn't...
They got, oh shit, that is raps right there, man. And you the rapper in this scenario. Oh my god. It was all bad for Ksoo to begin with, even without his dad, but I think his dad sealed the deal for sure.
Shit compared to what's next. Dominique Barnes, aka Butter, was the driver during the murder. To save himself, he admitted his participation in the murder and agreed to testify against his former friend Ksoo. Ksoo's lawyers would argue Butter is nothing more than a paid hitman attempting to save himself, as Butter is testifying for a lesser sentence to secure a 20-year prison deal.
See now, y'all, this is what you call the police. This is the definition of a snitch, all right? A snitch is not a civilian. A snitch is not someone reporting on a crime. A snitch is not somebody that, you know, calls the cops when somebody, a crime happened to them. No, a snitch is 2 people, at least, agreeing to do an act of crime together, and then when they get wrapped up for it, someone tells on each other to save the other. That is the by proxy definition of a snitch, because I think it's so diluted and people don't understand the meaning. This, if you did not know and you struggle with this, this is what a snitch is.
2 murders. And while being betrayed by a friend can be a major blow, in all honesty, it isn't shit compared to what's next. 52-year-old Abdul Robertson Sr., who's more commonly known amongst the streets of Jacksonville as Blue, is none other than Ksoo's father. Blue would also be arrested in this case and charged with accessory after the fact after receiving a call, driving to the shooting scene, and helping Butter and another man named ATK Scotty escape. Facing up to 60 years in prison, Blue would agree to a plea deal reducing his potential sentence to no more than 20 years, while agreeing to testify against his own son. In writing, the state would agree to recommend a sentence of only 76 months, or just over 6 years. Blue would be exposed 2 years prior, when video of his police interrogation dropped, where he could be seen naming his son as the shooter.
Bro, this is you know what's so sad about this? It's not even like some civilian father. It's not a suburb dad with a suit and tie. Like, he got a nickname named Blue, and he's in the streets, bro. Like, he is a street dude. Like, he's not even just snitching on somebody. He's snitching on something that he created. It is crazy. Like, that's what you call a damn snitch. Like, that. Look, even me, as a civilian, if it was my son, I don't think I would do this, bro. That's just crazy, man. That's crazy.
But on July 28th, Blue took the stand, facing his own son, his own flesh and blood, and said this.
Sitting here today, you realize that you are testifying against not only co-defendants, but family members.
Yes.
He don't give a
Why
fuck.
are you doing that?
I got some health issues. I got 2 6-year-olds and an 8-year-old daughter. My 8-year-old daughter asked me when I'm gonna come take her to the daddy-daughter dance. And she asked me over each year when I'm gonna come take her there.
Bro, that is the most whack shit ever. He's gonna use his oh my gosh, bro. The excuse that he's given is he's trying to make himself sound like a good person, and he not getting out of jail just because, you know, I don't like being in jail. It's all a bunch of men in here. I gotta shower with men. I'm sleeping. It smells like shit. The food sucks. Nah, he's gonna make it seem like the reason is because I gotta get out so I could do things for others. Shut up, bro. You were participating in crime. You were helping him being your son. And when it all went south and shit hit the fan, you took the cop-out route. Like, look, this isn't a civilian doing this, bro. This is who the internet needs to be getting mad at. Not the reaction channels, bro. These people.
And I keep letting her down. Then my 6-year-old son,
Bro, you just let everybody down.
when he asked me if I'm going to come to his football games, come take him fishing. My other 6-year-old, he asked me, when I'm gonna come see him. When he begging me, please come see me, daddy. He wanna teach me how to play the game, but he don't know where I'm at. I have diabetic. I'm diabetic. I'm on high blood pressure. I suffer from congestive heart failure. I just found out June 25th that my kidneys is failing rapidly.
Has becoming a witness in this case negatively impacted your relationship with your entire family?
Well, I really don't have no more relationship with my family.
So if part of your family completely cut you out?
Yeah.
Bro, you partook in a crime with your son. Like, what are you talking about, man? And then now you're saying you don't have anything to do with your family. Who the hell got your 6-year-old kids then? What? Don't you got to deal with that part of the family? Whoever the hell has your kids? What do you mean you don't got no more family? So then what are you getting out to? What? Man, why don't you just say what it is, bro? Like, if you're going to do something, don't half-ass it. Like, if I was on the stand against my own son, I'm going to just be honest and I'm going to say, look, bro, I don't want to be in this shit. I didn't commit the crime. I picked this motherfucker up. Don't lock me up. I know it's my son. I don't give a shit. I told his dumb ass not to do it. That's what I would say. But you gonna make it seem like you're just an upstanding moral character and this just happened to you and you need to get out so you can help other people. Bro, you gonna do the same probably dumb shit that got you in this position with the other kids, bro. Stop the moral father of the year shit. You're nominated for worst father of the year and you probably gonna win.
Cooperating in this case, something that is easy for you to do.
No, this is the most hardest decision I've ever had to make in my life.
I believe that.
You became aware of a video recording that captured the murder of Charles McCormick. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you've had an opportunity during the pendency of your case and the discovery to see that.
Watch me make a pitch deck in less than 60 seconds. First, I pick a template from Beautiful AI. They have hundreds of options that are all professionally designed with AI smart slides. You can also use their AI presentation maker to get a draft instantly. Just enter whatever it is you're working on.
Use that recording.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Did you, when you viewed that recording, recognize the person depicted in it?
Yes.
Who is the person that was captured on the video recording shooting Charles McCormick?
My son.
That was the most movie cinematic dramatic shit I ever seen.
Hakeem.
Long pause.
Now, Young and Ace recently said he spent $50,000 on Ksoo's lawyers, and professional arguments sound great until your own dad tells the courts you did it. If the getaway driver snitching wasn't already bad enough, Ksoo's own damn dad is saying he did it. And keep in mind, this isn't Ksoo's only murder case. He's also charged with killing 16-year-old Lil Bibby, a close friend to the late Julio Fulio. While ATK has seemingly won the war in Jacksonville, this is just one of many casualties of war in the streets. Death and prison. With the slim chance of beating this case, Ksoo faces another, and nobody is guaranteed to walk away for snitching either. Ksoo's dad can get all the way up to 20 years even after testifying. But if the state and judge goes through with the deal, Ksoo's dad could be home within a year because of how much time he's already done in jail.
Hey, take away all the bias and all that. That's a sick ass deal. Imagine like participating in a murder and just by telling on somebody else, like you get pretty much that whole 20 years plus knocked off and down in 1 year. That is literally the biggest discount of a lifetime. I mean, of course, in a scenario like this, you got to sell your soul for it, but damn.
Butter
a lot of time
snitched for 20 years. so he doesn't have to die in prison. Because of his role in 2 murders,
What's the difference?
he still won't be home until he's well over 40 years old. And that's if he doesn't get his sentence reduced by a prison knife. But we'll just have to wait and see how this case plays out. Now, if this isn't a prime example of there's no loyalty in the streets, I don't know what is. This man's own father testified against him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Calling his own son a reliable shooter. Saying he's heard about the work his son has put in on the streets. And saying, yeah, that video, that's him. That's my son. I can't imagine how it feels to be Ksoo. Not only did your homie fold, but that's expected, right? Most people get told on by their homies. But your own father.
Yeah, I know they say, like, bro, when you hop in the streets, understand that people are snitches and you're gonna get snitched on. But like, dude, I never in a million billion years would ever guess that it'd be my own father. Like, what? Imagine receiving a life sentence. You are going to spend the rest of your life in incarceration because of your own damn dad. Like, what?
And his father, the craziest thing, and I saw it in the comment section, people pointing it out. His father gave a reason for snitching.
Yeah.
And he has these other little kids
That's crazy.
asking him when he's gonna see them,
Bro,
when he's gonna take them
he don't
to
give a
school,
shit about
when he's
them
gonna
kids,
do
I
this, when
promise.
he's gonna do that. And if you had did that for fucking Ksoo, none of this would even be a thing.
Facts.
If you were a parent then,
this wouldn't happen.
you wouldn't be using being a parent as an excuse to get out of the situation you're now in. You only want to be a parent
when you can,
because you don't want to go do 20 years. And it's sad.
Look, Jake just said what I just said like 5 minutes ago, man. He's trying to use like his kids, his family, all that to build his moral reputation, and it's a load of cow shit if you ask me. Like, bro, you were the worst father I have ever seen in my life. You helped your son commit a capital murder, and then after the fact, you're gonna be the reason that he dies in prison, bro. Like what? Now you want to go play? Oh, I'm a father. I care about my 6-year-olds. You don't give a shit about them kids. I promise you, with every dollar I'll ever make in my life, if you let him out this year, I guarantee you the last thing on his mind that he goes and do, that he will go do is attend to them damn kids, bro. He do not care about it. He just don't want to be in prison.
That this is the situation. Ksoo's dad clearly wasn't a positive influence on his life.
Hell no.
Blue had a name in Jacksonville. And apparently they say he cooperated back in the 90s or the early 2000s. I don't know if that's true or false. But his dad is very much a street dude.
Yeah.
So you're the very same person that gave Ksoo the image in which he wanted to be. You gave him the blueprint. And when he became more of a solidified gangster than you, and you got involved in his shit because you decided to pick up a phone and go pick people up after they just committed a broad day shooting, blew this kid's face off, then the 2 others broke into a lady's home, held her hostage, changed into her husband's clothes until they got picked up by you, and now you want to fold and testify against everybody. Me personally, I don't feel like Blue is a victim in this case. I don't feel like Ksoo was a victim in this case. I feel like Ksoo was a victim of circumstance. Clearly he was.
Yeah.
I had this very specific vision of what I wanted the brand to look like. With Shopify, I could design everything exactly.
Raised.
Yeah, like I was gonna say though, I don't think he's a victim like Ksoo. Look, it's sad that his dad snitched on him, but look, he deserved the outcome he got. I mean, you get into this type of shit, you can't, like, you gonna get life. It's gonna happen. You do it long enough, it's going to happen. So I just wanted to make that. No one feels bad. It's just like, damn, your own dad is the reason. Like that hit different.
Amongst irresponsible parents, he was raised by Blue, who projected he was a gangster, and Ksoo had that instilled in him at an early age. And growing up in Jacksonville, he became what he became, right? If he did this, he's obviously gonna have to pay the consequence. If he didn't, it would be fucking insane to see him beat this case. And then he has another murder case on top of that. I'm not even gonna get started about the Bibby case because Ksoo has so many songs and videos dissing Bibby.
Yeah.
If he actually did that, you pretty much just gave yourself a sentence with the amount of self-snitching he's done. But this is
Nobody says nothing about that though.
Within the streets of America. Y'all want to go to war in the streets? Well, this is a casualty of war. You die, innocent people die, you go to prison, you go to jail, you lose everything, you never come home. And I think one of the craziest aspects about this case is when I early on started getting paperwork, Jacksonville was the easiest place to do it. You go on the core website, Duval County Clerk, and you can look up any paperwork in Jacksonville, any arrest, whatever. That's literally how they were able to find Charles Lil Buck McCormick. They went on the core website, saw he had a traffic ticket, saw his address, went to his crib, followed him to the plaza, and murdered him. The same way I'm
you could get addresses off. Yeah, that's dangerous, bro. That scares the life out of me. I would not want to live there.
And paperwork on rappers and criminal cases is the same way they found an address and identified the vehicle.
Yeah, bro. Moral of the story, man. This whole thing is like, when you do street shit, you better expect street outcomes. But man, you do not have to expect that your own dad will snitch on you, because even if you are a civilian, a street dude, like, I just personally can't imagine myself snitching on something that I created. It's just like, damn, wow. This is the worst father I've ever seen in my life, bro.